Test my test. Okay. Test audio. New share. Okay. And put it on a slideshow. Okay. Okay. So today's brain teaser. What the two differences? Butterfly. Okay, right? Easy? Is this easy? So simple. Where? Don't see. For the bird. And there's another one. Where? The eyebrow. Oh. Okay, is that a difficult one? Okay. Right, so the last two ones. The finger and the pen for the ear. Very good. Okay, so okay, right? All right. So today's activity requires us to have good visualization skills. Right, they got it. Okay, so this is an activity that a lot of teachers asked. We joined together and we created this idea called the Symmetry Project. We are going to design our classroom with whatever we create today. Okay, so there's these steps here. Okay, so the brain gym's got starts with some visualizations challenges. So today we have got this activity that we are doing, starting to getting to know me, as in the paper. So a few steps that we need to do: folding, drawing, cutting, unfolding, and sharing. So we are going to fold, draw, cut, unfold, and share. Share what we observe, our observations. Now, to begin, we'll choose a favorite color. Okay, we have many colors here. Okay, very limited ones also. So, group leaders, please go down your row and ask your friends what color they want and come here. Come. I think there's no black. I don't see any black. Is there other color?
I need blue. I need 6 blue.
How many?
6 blue. I need 2 blue.
How many? Okay. Okay, what colors? Oh, black. How many black? There's only one here. Here, so another one, Alicia? Yep, there's yellow. Orange? Yep. Blue? Okay. All right, quieten down, please. Okay, now, those of you who already have the color paper, let's move on to the next step. Okay, any other colors? Anyone needs colors? All right, so once you have the color paper, let's move on to the next step. For the paper. Okay, yes, for it. Anybody has not had a color paper yet? Okay, fold the paper into 2 halves. Yes, and after that, okay, and after that, draw the figure. Along the fold line. Yep, draw the figure along the fold line. Draw a figure along the fold line. Yeah, do this the same thing first. Can we do all the same one first? Later that I'll give you an opportunity to draw your original designs, okay? Okay, so after that we will have original figures like this, okay? Okay, so we have other ones later. So, okay, so you have to draw and then along the 4 lines. Yeah, draw this figure. All right, okay. After you're done drawing, I've put some scissors over there. You can have the scissors, okay? And after that, you can unfold and share what we see. Okay, so this is the figure. I will set the timer and give you 15 minutes to cut it out, okay? I said draw this one first. Yeah, I will give you see I have many color pieces of paper here. So later you can do up to 3 or 4 original designs, no problem, okay? Yep. So everybody, let's do this one first. Okay, so everybody can draw, right? I'm gonna come around with my phone now to take photos of you, okay? Okay, so I'm coming around with my camera now. Okay, let me mute myself first. So here. All right. Okay, sit down. I'm going to come around with my phone now and you can show me your cutout, okay? All right. Oh, some of you are really fast. Okay. I like how Fitri is using a ruler. Okay, coming over. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. Somebody's book on the ground. Draw it on the whole line. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, wait. Let me just come over. And if you need help, right? Don't worry. Okay. Maybe Hara, can you give Aisha some help? Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Now, very nice. I see some of you are very excited. You are quite quick with this. Now. Okay. Yeah, you did it before already. Okay. So. Oh, you must let her come outside. We got her with it, okay? No, you should try her with the key first. Along the key, along this. Let me share it. Yes. Okay, maybe how long is it? Let her trace it. Okay, you can trace the figure here. Yes, we can cut it. All right, very good. Okay, I see the excitement here. Let me stop share. And okay, I see a lot of excitement here. Okay, everyone, since we are so excited and some of you are familiar, okay, you are familiar with it. How about I give you more pieces of paper and then you can also create your own designs. Okay, so if you're already done with the first one, okay, I will give you the remaining time also. You can come here and pick another color and make a few of your own other designs, okay? Yes?
That's many people.
You can take about 2. Don't take too much because if not, your friend will not have enough, okay?
Take 2.
Can you take it ready and move away, please? It's still getting crowded here. Okay, let's go. Take a 2 and then you can create designs. So if you look here, your own symmetric figures here on this screen, there's this design of a crab. So you can try to draw others of your own, okay? You can take another 2. Come, Aisha, can come over and pick another 2 colors. You can do up more designs. Now remember to write your name on the designs because we are going to paste it around the classroom after this. Hey, come on.
Oh my God, this color neon.
Okay. You have to turn it around. You can see the color.
I want yellow.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So you can create your own designs now using this. Same idea. Okay, I'm coming over with my phone to take photos of you now. Okay, okay. Okay. We have to draw it along the whole line. Because you see, you're folding. This is not a fold line. You fold the paper first, then you draw along the fold line. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna try again. You see, as a result, you have to draw the other ones over here. So you got the right idea, but whatever happens on this side of the paper, it must happen on this side of the paper as well. So, please, can you help me hold this for a while? So, okay, look what I can do. Okay, just leave here. Okay. But if you want to design along the whole line, you will create a design that is here. Okay, try it. Okay. Come. Yeah, okay. No, you just have to draw it on one side. Okay, draw it on one side and cut this up. And see what happens when you open up and fold it later. Okay, come Zahir. Oh, it's a quite nice design.
Just suddenly spread.
Nice. All right, that's very nice. Okay. Yes. Now for those of us who feel test. Okay. Now, I was just wondering if we can have a bit of a discussion over our last cutout. Okay. Now, nice. Okay. Let me set the timer so that I can get your attention in in a bit of a time so that you can pause your cutting. Just 2 minutes, okay? If be done with your last cutout, and then I can have some time, we can have a bit of a discussion here, okay? Okay. Oh, that's really nice. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay, 1 minute to go. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Okay, now, if you are already finished, those of us who have finished our last cutout, can you take out your math journal, please? Can you take out your math journal, please? If you're already done with your last cutout, can you take out your math journal, please? Okay, 1 last minute to go for those of us who are still cutting something. Okay, 40 seconds to go for those of us who are cutting. The rest of us who are ready, can you take out your math journal now? Okay, in your math journal, can you flip to a fresh page? 20 seconds to go, everyone. Wow, that's really interesting. Okay, now. Okay, time's up, everyone. Now, if you take the I would like us to spend some time to do the sharing. Have you heard of this term called C.E.R? C.E.R. Okay, it's taught in science. So in science, we've learned this strategy called claim evidence reasoning, C.E.R. And we're going to use it for maths lesson today. So I flipped to my math journal. We are going to do the next part on sharing. So if you see my slides here, okay, we have a still few steps. So we have the folding, drawing, cutting, unfolding, and then now we are at the sharing part. Quite fast, shall we? Aren't we? So I would like us to go to a fresh page in our book, and then let's take a look at some discussion points, okay? The learning will only be meaningful if we think about what we are doing after we are done doing it, okay? Or while we are doing the actions, we need to reflect on what we are doing to make the learning meaningful. So fresh page now, Aisha. Now, on the fresh page, I wrote down the 3 letters representing claim, evidence, reasoning. Afiq, your journal, please. And let's take a look at what these 3 letters mean. Claim is a statement you believe to be true that solves a scientific question or problem. Evidence is the data or research you gather, including observations, investigations, reading videos, and any other information. Reasoning shows how the evidence answer the question or solve the problem. Now, so this is a science strategy. We are going to use it to explain our maths activity today. In short, claim is an answer, and there's observation that I would like you to make, and a conclusion I would like you to make. The evidence are the clues What makes you say that? And the reasoning is why. Why do you think the clues give you a conclusion as such? Now, what am I talking about? So let me take a look at some of the designs that our friend cut up. Starting with the first one, say the T, the letter T. Okay, let me go and pick up someone's. Karan, can I borrow yours? This one, okay. Can I have this one as well? Your design, thank you. And okay, can I have this as well? Thank you. And oh, you okay? You have a bit of a snip. Okay, cool. Okay, and nice. Can I have this as well? All right, and this one. Okay, borrow this. Oh no, not really this one later. Okay, just this one first. Okay. Now, okay. Okay, I have some examples here that I took from your friends, and I'd like us to think about some conclusions we can make from this. Our first one that we took that I asked you to cut out was from a blue color piece of paper. And you realize that as you are cutting things, you get a paper and you get what you cut out from the paper. Like this, right? Okay. So for now, I'd like us to focus on what you cut out from the paper. And say, for example, this one. Okay, and I would like you to make observations based on after I cut out a design that I draw along the 4 lines here. Okay, and I unfold the paper and open it up. Open it up. What do I see? Now, Zahir here, his design here, he cut out this way. And when he open it, the paper, it looks like this, right? And he had some 3 cuts up that at his table. So this is a template, the cut out paper. Okay, I would like us, we'll talk about this in a while. We'll talk about this in a while. But let's think about when I have it folded in this manner, and I drew a design like this, and I folded the paper, I drew a design on one side of the paper, I cut it out, and I unfold the paper. What do I get? I get a shape, right? What can you say about the shape here? And write down 3 words. Now you notice about after I unfold. So let's say this one, I unfold it. What do I notice about the design? I drew it when I folded, right? I drew it like this. When I unfold, I got this. What does this look like? Letter T. Okay, that's one word. It looks like letter T. What else? It looks like a plus sign. What else can I say about when I'm unfolding it? What do I get? Did I draw a plus at first? No, I didn't. But when I open up the paper or unfold the paper, I actually see a plus sign. What do you notice about? I'll write it down. Under C, Karan says, C, his shape is repeated. The cutting should be stopping now, and you should be focusing on the writing now. So So I say the shape is repeated. When I fold the paper, I will be do it on one side. After I cut it out, it seems to be is repeated. How is it repeated? How is it repeated? What can I say about both sides of the paper? Sing, in what way sing? Very good. So let's see. Okay. You say, Kaisa says, when you, the shape repeats, when you open it up, it shows up on the other side if you are going to unfold it. And then she says, if you fold the paper, what happens? Continue on writing that. Huh? All right, sure. But there are no right and wrong answers, Adriel, so no, it's fine. Okay, so JJ wrote here, if you are cutting the two pieces of paper,
You are cutting two pieces.
so when you unfold, it repeats. Okay, I think I got what he means. He means that when you are folding and you're cutting along the folding, you're actually cutting both pieces of paper. And because you're cutting the same way, when you unfold it, it repeats. Okay, right, thank you. And over here, Zahir wrote here, in symmetry. But how would you know it is symmetric then? What are the rules will you say to something is symmetry? Both sides are equal. Okay, so here it is writing, it says it is symmetry. Do you write a bit more? How would you tell if something is symmetry? What are some of the rules? Okay, I'll come back over front here. Is it because, come on, there's no right or wrong answers, it's fine, okay? Because it's on two sides of the paper.
So you have two.
So you have two. Okay, what happens when you fold the paper up? You get, what do you get actually? Come, Faham. I take a look first. There are no right or wrong answers, it's fine. Oh, you wrote two equal halves. Okay. And a few other ideas. Okay. Okay, Ayla says here, when you unfold, you get two equal halves because when you draw the figure, you cut it, the other folded half will be cut exactly the same as the drawing of the figure.
I don't even know.
Okay. Okay, and then Hara says, similarly, okay. Now, let me come back to here. And maybe we weren't quite sure what are the terms that Miss Lim is looking for. It's fine. Like I said, it's okay. We are learning. No need to be braver when we are sharing, okay? Right. Now, what did we want to see was actually this. What do you notice about the other side? How did I get the other side of the crack? So a lot of our friends say, oh, it's because when you're cutting the paper, right, you're actually cutting both of the papers. Now, what I wanted and needed you to do is to write down more observations of what you get out of the paper. So, say, let me put down the screen. Right, so if I were to say some conclusions here, what I can say is that, do you notice this? Like a part of the half was looking at the mirror and saw itself on the mirror, like a repeat. And that's why they can say, hey, it's like looking at itself in the mirror, is that two halves are reflections of each other. And that when I fold them, it fits exactly. So this is particularly the term that I like from what Ayla wrote there, because it fits exactly. Now, when I'm able to fold a figure, into two halves exactly over each other, these figures are called symmetric figures. And the four lines are actually what we call lines of symmetry. Come, let's read it. Figures which can be folded into two halves that fit exactly over each other are called symmetric figures. Can you say symmetric figures? Four lines are lines of symmetry, such that when I do something on one side of the paper, it happens on the other side of the paper too when I'm folding. Now, these are some examples of symmetric figures. Because I can fold them exactly, and I can find lines of symmetry. Now, if I stop share here, Okay, so earlier on I said, okay, some of the conclusion is that you get mirror images. When they fold into half, they fit exactly over each other. And the design must be exactly the same. So just now the cat, you see eyes on one side, but you don't see eyes on the other side. That means it's not exactly the same. They are not symmetric. Okay, and the 4 lines are called lines of symmetry. Okay, so here's a bit of extension. The first extension is there any other way we can fold the paper before you cut? Okay, can you fold into quarters like this? I fold one time and then fold another time before I cut it. What do I get after that? Over here, there's this design. Frederick was doing the heart shape, right? So Frederick, we want to challenge to create this design here, a multi-heart shape. And if I cannot cut diagonally, instead I fold the paper half on the other side. So just now already, I think some of us are very creative. We already started other ideas. So Zahir folded it this way instead. And when he cut out, that's the design he got. And he also cut out a different design that looks like this. And there are multiple foldings on the paper. Okay, I have lots of colors here and I have an A4 size paper too. So if you like to do more cutting, you may do so. And I also like you to try, okay, other designs. Now, that is the other choice. So there are two choice activity here, okay? The first choice, you can do some more cutting. Okay, you can take more paper and do other cutting. Figure out other ways to make designs. Okay. Well, now the other activity is I would like you to share your photos of your work. So the iPads are here already. There's iPad recess today. So yes, so I will share activity here. So what you do is take a photo of your cutouts. You can post it here, or take a photo of your C.E.R. and post it on here as well. Okay, so you can log in to your class dojo and post it up here. Okay, so that is this remaining activity. If you like to continue with the cutout, I'll place the pieces of paper here. You can come here and pick up the papers. All right. If you like to take photos and put it on class dojo, you can take the iPads. Can we take turns to do it? There's no hurry. All right. So Haoran and Rachel, I'll pass this to you now.